Spain score a late winner to equalize it against the Netherlands to come out with a 2-2 draw. Well, I mean, let's be real here. Spain did deserve some kind of result, especially since they played at the Netherlands. Now they're going to go to Spain for the second leg. We'll see what they can do there. But for now, it is really looking like Spain are going to go through to the next round. Spain's goal scorers, Nico Williams and Merino. So, I mean, yeah, again, Spain definitely had the majority of the shots. They were controlling the ball a bit more than the Dutch, especially after that Jarell Hato red card in the 82nd, I think it was. But yeah, so Spain, they were, I would say, more dominant of the game, to be honest. Yes, I feel like at the start, like after Nico Williams scored the goal, the Netherlands definitely felt to be more aggressive, and that's where they got the goals from both Cody Gakpo and Reijnders. And yeah, honestly, they deserve the 2 goals. They deserve the 2-1 lead. It is unfortunate, especially if you're a Dutch fan, to go on and lose, in the 93rd minute. I mean, it's never a good feeling. And you gotta feel for them. You really do. But you also have to understand one thing, that Spain definitely did deserve a result, and it's been proved that the Dutch definitely were a bit more aggressive again, like not just up front, but aggressive like overall. Because like, I mean, if we look at the stats here, they had 14 fouls to 6, and they got 2 yellows and a red card by courtesy of Hato. But could you say that it was Jarell Hato's red card that actually brought the Netherlands down into letting Spain score that 93rd minute goal? And yes and yes. Yeah, I mean, you got to be real here. It was. They were looking very solid on the defense. They looked like they were going to hold out. But after Hato got that red card, it was like Spain knew that they were like, okay, yes, they got a red card. Now's the time to push so we can go into the second leg only needing 1 goal to win it. And, well, that's what they went on and did, courtesy of Merino. But I feel like the Netherlands, they have more of a kind of a discipline problem on the pitch. I mean, it's not just here, but in like other matches as well. They're having trouble keeping their players intact to the point where so they don't, they always get red cards, and it's quite obvious the reason why it's happening. Netherlands are the type of team to go all out. Like, you're facing Netherlands, they're going to be aggressive. They're going to start fouling you left and right. Don't care who you are. They don't care if you're the best player. They don't care if you're the worst player. If you're on the ball, they are fouling the living hell out of you. And, well, I mean, that's their style of play. Like, you can't hate on their style of play, especially not if it leads you to go on and actually draw the game in the end. Because, I mean, again, the only reason that Hato really got that red card was because of themselves. I mean, there's nothing else to put on it. Like, Jarell Hato knew that he was a defender as well, which is kind of what was better to do there. Like, the better situation for Hato there would have just been to, I wouldn't say let him through, but don't do like such an aggressive tackle like that. And I feel like he could have skinned by with a yellow. But with the red card, I mean, they were done for. I mean, Spain were just on the attack after the red card, and they were done. And I feel like if the Netherlands could pick themselves together, not just in the next match, but as a team overall in the next couple of months and years and whatever kind of competitions they end up going to, especially at the World Cup, they're probably going to qualify, so, we're going to see them there. And, yeah, they need to pick themselves together to the point where they don't get stupid red cards, because these red cards are the ones that are losing them points. And, well, in this case, it's not points that was on the line. It's knockout stages, 2 legs. But it's still, like, Jarell Hato's not going to be there for the next game in Madrid, which is going to be pretty disappointing for the Netherlands team. I mean, Liverpool making connections with Hato, and they're like, they want to sign him. They feel like it's a good move, but if he can't get himself disciplined, then I don't feel like there's any reason why Liverpool should make the transfer happen. And I'm not singling out Hato here, but if the Netherlands really want to play that aggressive style of play, then Liverpool can expect nothing less than for Hato to play aggressively, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's good to be play aggressive, but I feel like he's gonna play a bit too aggressively to the point where he's winning red cards all over the pitch, like, and I know it was just one red card, but still, I mean, it's just what they're playing. Like it's the mentality that they're going for here. But moving aside here, for Spain, the next leg they should comfortably win. Maybe not comfortably. The Netherlands are definitely going to put up a fight. They're definitely going to be Dutch fans in there. They're definitely going to cheer them on. And as I said in my prediction video earlier, I predicted Spain to go through, and well, I mean, it is kind of going to happen here. I want the Dutch to go through. I do actually want the Netherlands to go through, have a little bit of an upset. But I mean, it's not going to happen here. I mean, they need to really slap themselves in the face a couple of times in order for them to realize that what they're doing right here is not just it's not working out. Now, don't get me wrong. They played good. They really did play good. I was watching the game. They played really good. They had like quite a good shots, just didn't end up going in. But I mean, it just didn't get the result in the end, and you could obviously see. Um, they definitely do need to be more careful of the red cards. Now, who exactly are they going to replace for Jarell Hotto in the game in Madrid against Spain's second leg? I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it really could be anyone. Like, who do we have here on the bench who they could put on? They do have quite a bit of options, so I don't think it's really that bad. But still, like, red cards is not something that you want to be getting. I mean, it just simply is not. And I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll see what the Netherlands can conjure up in order to keep themselves in the Nations League. If I had to predict someone to go on and win, it probably would be Spain. Yeah, can't lie. It's gonna be Spain. I mean, it would have been so great, especially for the Netherlands, to go on and hold on to that 2-1 lead. Because if they would have had less pressure going to Spain. But now it's a completely different story. So I mean, we'll see what's actually going to end up happening on the second leg of not just in Netherlands, Spain, but in the actual whole of the Nations League. Croatia beat France 2-0. Denmark beat Portugal 1-0. And Germany beat Italy 2-1. Those are the quarterfinal stats of how things stand up. And yeah, well, I mean, again, we'll see how things go in the playoffs. Not playoffs, for going up and down. Austria drew Serbia 1-1. Kosovo beat Iceland 2-1, which is quite a bit of an upset. I mean, Iceland they really shouldn't have lost to Kosovo. I can't lie. Next up, Scotland beat Greece 1-0 in a tough game there. Ukraine beat Belgium 3-1. I don't really know what Belgium's doing in their entire squad. Slovenia, Slovakia 0-0. Turkey, Hungary 3-1. Turkey beat Hungary 3-1. Ireland beat Bulgaria 2-1 after going 1-0 down pretty early on in the game as well. Georgia smacked Armenia 3-0. So, I mean, let's see how exactly this Nations League is going to shape up. There were definitely a couple of upsets like Denmark, Portugal, Croatia beating France. And that, I mean, again, that late winner from Spain was pretty crazy. But anyways, we'll see what happens in the next video.